yet again. We're doing good now, guys. We're not skipping no more weeks. Back another episode, and I'm not gonna say the number because he don't like when I do that. So let's just get into it. So today's episode is gonna be about
daily routine and mental health.
Come on, man.
You don't gotta add mental health every time.
I know, but just don't do that.
Daily routine, guys.
Yeah. What? Go ahead.
Go.
Yeah. So daily routines and mental health. But before we get into that, I'm gonna just dive right into it. 100 men is not beating a gorilla. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm on the other side.
100 men is not beating a gorilla.
Give me the top 99 men, and I'm tagging along.
Nope.
We're that gorilla got no chance.
Nope.
We're gonna lose a couple people, but the gorilla has no chance against 100 men. You got 100 guys. This guy's talking about one gorilla. Yeah, he's a beast. He's all that and all that, dude. 100 men. I'm not talking about your basic average Joe. No, I'm talking about the most strategical men on the planet, bloodthirsty guys, warriors. All right, you want to go against a Planet of the Apes type shit? Then you need a warrior type of guy.
All right, let's get real then.
All right.
Let's get real.
Let's get real. 100 warriors.
100 men cannot attack one thing at the same time, though.
They can't.
Right.
That's what everybody just keeps saying.
No. But because that's one of the big reasons.
Oh, that's cool.
The gorilla's going to win.
So we're gonna say 15's gonna attack, right? He's gonna start knocking them out. As soon as they gonna see one floor, you got the other man coming running. Bang, right on the other side. Then you got another one. Then you got guys built like Sam Sutter, like big dudes. You got guys in the army who was trained combative for this. You got guys with, just ready to wall out on them. And you got one gorilla just swinging his apes around. Boom.
So what they gonna do? Punch the gorilla?
No, you gonna do everything you can. I'm gonna bite him. I'm gonna try to choke that big head he got.
You're gonna try to choke out a gorilla?
He gonna slam me, boom. But then I'm gonna have somebody ride on me. As long as you got 100 men consistently going and not stopping, there's a chance.
There's
a chance.
Here's this to think about. You ready?
I just don't see
an average silverback gorilla can break any human bone with medium to maximum swipe force.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You're running at a gorilla full speed.
I'm not running. We're gonna wait till he make the first move.
You're dead.
Nope.
You're dead.
Yo, hoo. Bang.
You're dead.
No. Listen. Your bone's gonna break, right? But the adrenaline's gonna kick in. Like I'm gonna run around with the one arm.
Your collarbone's gonna be sticking out your neck.
No, he is. But nobody ever seen the stamina he's gonna have to fight off 100 guys.
A gorilla eats nothing but
just
fruits
imagine,
all day.
You're gonna see number 60 coming in with a mean uppercut. Boom! The gorilla finally got dazed. You're like, attack, and they're gonna finish him off.
Who the hell you? Are these? I don't know. You act like you're playing Street Fighter or something. This is like a full grown
we're talking about 100.
silverback.
We're talking about 100 men fighting for their life, and one gorilla.
You think that gorilla's not gonna be fighting for his life?
He
Is
will.
he 100 dumbasses coming at him?
He will. A lot of people's gonna get hurt, but you got to go in there with the intentions of you're not making it out alive, or it's gonna be a couple of us coming out alive, or hopefully majority of us. At the end of the day, we're going in there to kill that beast. And I sound kind of cruel. I would never kill an animal.
Do you go in there to fight that gorilla? He's gonna save you for last and tear your ass up.
You want a fork and knife? Tear my ass up.
He's gonna get you pregnant. You keep playing. I'm telling you. You're gonna have a little Curious George running around.
It's gonna be Planet of the Apes Part 5.
Yeah. Anyway, gorilla's winning. But let's get into it.
There's a chance.
Daily routines and your mental health. And I know this can affect so many people, man. Because I know your mental health could just knock you out for the day. Now your day is over and your day is shitty, or your mental health can knock you out for a week, a month. You never know. I mean, depends what you're going through. Depends how severe it is at the time, and it just depends on the person, I guess. How good you can take it too. I mean, like we said, some people you don't even know they have any mental issues, any mental health problems, and other people man. You look at them and you're like, that guy's been through some shit, but. I mean,
it could be like how I am, and just every day you go through mental health. So your daily routine just dealing with the mental health. I'll be waking up, brushing my teeth, and I'm already thinking about stuff that triggers my mental health.
Oh, so you're talking about like
it's just
daily
every day. Some days
it's part of your daily routine.
Yep. Some days you can handle it better. Some things affect you more. I mean, but as a man, in a man perspective, we all know as us men, it's hard for us to just stop because of our mental health. We have to keep going and continue. We gotta wake up and continue our day. We can't let it defeat us.
Mm-hmm.
Women too. Anybody in general. That goes for anybody. But I'm just saying, as a man, like I guess me personally as a man, I'm gonna talk about my experience, but feel the pressure. And I know I got a lot of responsibility and people to take care of, and more than just myself. So it's like, just getting through it.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it is sometimes too. If I do wake up and I'm already like not in a good headspace, and like you said, like you're brushing your teeth and you're already feeling that, and
Thinking about your day already, especially like the
yeah,
work
like
days. When you gotta go to work, you're getting ready for work and all that. Us early birds. You depend on, I guess, what's you're in for the day, or just how you're feeling, or even from the
or
night
even
before.
what happened yesterday, and you might still be thinking about shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Mm-hmm.
it might still linger over to your next day. But
Or we got something going on. Like, you got to take care of something. Like right now, I got like five, like I was just telling you, I got like 5 projects in my head. I want to get some stuff done for the house, and they're big projects, cost money, and it's just like that's been running through my mind constantly. Like, when can I get this done? When is the money gonna fall in place? Um, how can I get there? You ask yourself many, many questions, and that would tack along with me pretty much every day until the stuff get done. Some
oh
days you'll
yeah, yeah.
probably not feel as much, like you'll be distracted from whatever's going on, but especially like me, when I wake up and I get ready for work, I'm already there dealing with a lot of anxiety, I guess, from like my responsibility as being a man who I am. I take on a lot. I put the world on my shoulders, my family on my shoulders, and that's pretty much it. So, end of the video.
Wow, you got the
It's
world on
like
your shoulders.
one man can change the world.
Okay, all
One
right.
gorilla will get defeated.
No, he won't. But all right. But yeah, like you said, sometimes it's part of your daily routine. You wake up and it is weird because sometimes I could just waking up and I'm brushing my teeth, I'm getting ready, I'm like cool. But as soon as I walk out the door, I'm just like start getting anxious all of a sudden. Right? My anxiety just starts kicking in, and I'm just like, what the hell, man? So now on way to work, I'm just thinking, I'm rolling, and then some days I'm like, I'm gonna shake this off soon. Let's just start my day. Let's just go to my work truck. Let's start the truck up. Get ready. Do your pre-trip for all your CDL holders. You know what that means. Do your pre-trip for your truck, and then sometimes during my pre-trip for my truck, I'm still talking to myself like, "Yo, what's wrong with you, man? Come on, snap out of it. Like it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right." And for some reason, sometimes as soon as I leave my house, is mainly on Fridays that it will hit me. Like I'll have like anxiety or something like that. I don't know why. Probably because like the weekend I know the weekend is coming up, and I have so much shit to do on the weekends. Every weekend, like I'm always busy. I'll be real busy a lot. I try to slow it down sometimes because I know my mental health is like my anxiety's gonna catch up. It'll be like, yo, you're moving too fast. You still, you got this, you got that, you got this. But
I tell you, it feels like a race. Like you're always in a race, and the race never ends.
yeah, but
Excuse me.
that's how I feel sometimes, especially in the morning. Like I guess because you don't know what your day is gonna consist of, so you're just like you're thinking of the worst a lot. You already you woke up and you already start thinking like, damn, this gonna happen, or maybe this gonna happen because now today is this day and I'm supposed to do this right now, and then so you're already talking to yourself, telling yourself past stuff. Usually that's how anxiety starts. You're already thinking about the worst shit ever, but yeah, man, like it's usually like you said, when you start getting ready and stuff like that. But a lot of times for me, it starts on a Friday. Like I'll hit that on like it's usually like on a Friday, get ready with me type stuff. But yeah, I mean, for for what I can see, how I could kind of like not downplay it, but like calm it down is when I go through my regular stuff for my regular day, and it's like just a normal regular day. Don't worry, you're good, you're cool. But it's like obviously it's hard. I mean, anybody that deals with mental issues know it's harder. Just it's gonna be okay. Like that's we tell ourselves that, but it's still hard. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's just not gonna be easy to just knock it out of you, basically, or like get rid of it. But I mean, like you said, to each his own. You never know what you can do. But
I mean, what I find what helps me, honestly, because I pretty much wake up every morning like that, especially on my work days. Is not even I can't even say especially on my work days. It's like on the weekends too, because I already know I gotta get stuff done. But anyway, like what helps me a lot, is praying, is having a moment to myself in silence. Like mine's typically on the way to work when I'm alone in the car, and I'll say a prayer, setting myself up for the entire day. Basically, even though I'm facing all these thoughts in my head of like things I gotta get done, or if I'm not feeling good enough, worth it, just worthy of life in general, or like worthy of the position I'm in, or how can I say, trying to think like basically what I'm providing is not enough, or I'm never gonna get to these goals that I set up for myself. I always like would counter with a prayer and just basically start off by saying thank you for allowing me to wake up today. For giving me this life, this opportunity to take these steps this morning, be healthy, and I'll say things like basically just thanking the God I believe in. I know everybody has this image of God. We grew up with a lot of religious background, or my grandma kind of forced me into um, the religion, and my mom. We went to church school, believe it or not, for like 6 years of our life. But anyway, long story short, I don't really believe in the image that was taught by churches. I believe in just like a God basically who created this world, and I know somebody's watching over me. You know what I mean? Like a guardian angel type thing, but more of my God. But anyway, I wake up and basically thank him or her, whatever being it
Yo,
is.
I feel like you're worried about what
I
people
know
might tell you, man.
because I always try
Just
to,
speak, man. It's all right.
because I know people are very touchy with the God thing.
It's cool,
And I
man.
feel like
People
that
touch you
was
with
just going to
everything
be an episode
nowadays.
anyway. We got to talk about that because that's something big for a lot of people, but it's big for me. But yeah, I basically wake up and pray to God and be thankful for everything that I do have. Like I'll be thankful for my home. I'll be thankful like I'll counter it. Like if I'm stressed out that I feel like I'm not doing as good financially in my life, I'll always be like, well, thank you God for allowing me to go to work today and have work available. Thank you for allowing me to pay my bills. Thank you for allowing me to be in the position I'm in. Basically trying to offset my mental health, like get the negatives and throw some type of positive reinforcement in there and know that I'm doing a great job, and I have to be thankful for that because my life could be 100 times worse. So most of the time it does help me with my mental health because it shows that sometimes your mental health could be a battle within yourself. Sometimes it's just you versus you, and you kind of got to reinforce yourself with positive things. You know how they always say surround yourself with like positive people, or find a group of friends that's only going to be like a handful of friends that's positive for you, and you become like kind of your environment. That's how I kind of basically reflect my negative thoughts with positive thoughts that make any sense, and it kind of cheers me up. It kind of put me in a better mood, and keeps me on track, and gives me a little more motivation to continue to do what I got to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that I feel like that definitely helps. But like you said, I want to talk about that in another episode because
Yeah.
that's definitely good for another episode. But I just remembered. I mean, some people don't have the same daily routine or similar, like how ours is kind of similar, because we work, we kind of do the stuff at home and stuff like that. But we're kind of going to talk about daily routines on like how we kind of do things because obviously it's our life. We can't just talk about other people's stuff unless they talk about it. But so that's kind of why we started with work because we both start early. Like we don't wake up, got a chance to like sit down, eat
Nah,
breakfast,
I don't know what
set the
breakfast
house
is.
up and stuff like that. We wake up and we gotta leave the house. Like we just gotta go. Like I usually start at 2 in the morning. He usually start like between 3 and 6 in the morning. So it's it's like work is just like
Yeah, and the
it's
reason
there.
why I know what you say is because the time when we are home, because sometimes we can work long hours, we're like keeping every minute or second to give to our families or things that we need to get done. So it's like we don't sleep much overnight. Like me personally, I'll put my alarm depending if I gotta take my son to my mom's or whatever, or mom. I'll put my alarm like 45 minutes to an hour before my work time start, and when I wake up, I gotta hit that first alarm because I know if I don't hit it and get up and get ready, I'm gonna be late for work. So like basically I'm trying to say is like I try to, if I gotta get 4 hours of sleep that night, I know I'm going to sleep as much as possible because I already gave my time to work and then the rest of the family. So it's like nonstop. So that's why you said when you wake, like you're saying, like when you wake up, it's just get up and go, no breakfast on. My reason of that is because when I get up, it's go time. It's brush my teeth, get my clothing, grab my stuff that I needed for work, grab my lunch bag, grab my stuff, and then I'm on the road. Like I let my car warm up while I'm doing these little things, and I get it done like in 15 minutes. I'm already waking up, with a rush.
Yeah.
Like it's straight to work. Like I get no time. How they say decompress. I don't know if you need decompression when you wake up, but I think it's probably healthier to give yourself some time, maybe to sit down for, in the movies you'll see someone sit down and have breakfast before they go to work or something. And
Yeah.
have some time to themselves. I don't have
that's
that.
a normal life though. Our life not that normal. But I kind of relate to that when you say like give your time a lot back to your family too. I mean, obviously I do. That's I feel like sometimes that's all I live for. I just want to spend the most time I can with my family. But my reason for like just open my eyes and I feel like I'm at work already, like, is because I don't got that much time because I wake up so early to really spend that much time with my family. So I try to stretch out as much time as I have, and usually I only get like 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night. Like last night, I think I got, no exaggeration, probably like anywhere from a half an hour to an hour of sleep, and I had to go to work. But
So you didn't sleep. You took a power nap.
yeah, basically. But that's because I just feel like I try to spend as much time with my family, and it sucks because the kind of job I have. But like that's part of my daily routine already. Like I already tell myself like daily, like it's gonna happen. Like look, when you're gonna get home, the kids gonna get out of school, and you're just gonna be with them until they go to bed. And sometimes my kids go to sleep late. I don't know why they got fucking ants in their pants when it's bedtime, and it's just like they fight their sleep. They fight it. They hate it. But when they get older, they gonna realize I should have slept. Now I'm always tired. But
That's what you're gonna be saying to yourself in another month.
that should be catching up to me now, man. I'm like,
You
tired as
should
hell.
get rest, man. I don't recommend. Every time I say I do not recommend that. You should at least trying to get at least 5 hours of sleep as an adult. Like, and it's crazy that I'm saying that because people will be like, "No, I get 7, 8, 9." I wish I got that much, and I was just sacrifice, like he says, a sacrifice.
If I ever got
10 to 12
7 or
hours,
8 hours of sleep, I think
you won't feel right.
I'll be on like God level of human.
So you'll walk around like
I walk
God
around
mode.
with greatness, man. Like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. I haven't heard of that since I was like.
Even on the
fucking-
weekends, sometimes I won't get it because I just can't fall asleep sometimes. I know that I feel like I'm a little kid that's about to go to like an ice cream buffet because I'm like, yeah, I can finally stay up as long as I want, or I don't got to worry about work. But let's go back to daily routine. On my weekends, I'm booked too, especially with the lawn care season coming up. I got the lawn care. I got home duties I need to take care of all the time. And it's like something always pops up. Like, tell you, I got to fix my damn car. I got to fix some stuff with my car. And it's like, every weekend is something to do. You got to do your regular responsibilities that you can't do during the week because you're working so much. Depends on your schedule. Some people got it good. They can work 8 hours, get a decent pay, and they're cool with it. Unfortunately, I know a lot of truckers can relate. They work long hours for most part. It could get really long. But yeah, no Diddy. I know you. Every time you look like there's a little pause moment, I thought about it. Anyway, man.
Yo, you be going off, man. You
Anyway,
you just be talking, man.
let's go back to the subject.
Oh yeah. He's right, man. Fucking truck drivers, yeah. And I mean, and we're not saying that to complain because we love the stuff we do. I mean, we chose it. It's literally a choice.
This is part of our daily routine.
It's not something.
Work a lot of hours.
This is something that the truck drivers can brag about, kind of like you have a choice of what job you want to do because they're always hiring everywhere, and you just be like, I don't feel like working here. Let me just go somewhere else.
You just have a choice in general, whatever work field you choose.
Yeah.
This says just different.
No, because I'm saying like some people are stuck in life where like, they didn't take that move yet to get to CDL. I recommend everybody get this CDL, but you didn't take that move yet to get to CDL, so it's like. I gotta have this job because ain't nothing else hiring right now. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm saying.
Or just a different trade in general.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's hard because if you want to talk about that, some trades they don't pay you when you go to school for it. You know what I mean? Like I took 4 months of no pay when I got the CDL.
Oh yeah,
and it was tough because I still had all my bills and all this, so I had to be prepared financially before making that step.
Yeah, I think it's most. Well, yeah, most of the trades you try to go in, unless your job pays for it for you.
Police academy or the fire academy, they'll pay you while you're in training, which is cool. You won't get as much, but you definitely get paid for it.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, man, truck driving is just It's long hours. It's long hours.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not with the road or anything like that, so I know those guys can definitely tell you about what real driving is over the road and shit. But
guys, I heard from stories they're doing 12 to 14 hours just nonstop,
yeah,
so they could try to make it home to their families on time, and it's
that's
crazy.
just part of the daily routine. Like they know they're waking up and they gotta drive 14 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours, like just nonstop. So I mean, I could definitely feel for those guys. You know, those they put in that work for real. But going back to I think when you said you're fully booked too on the weekends.
I just feel
Yeah,
like it's
like
always stuff to do on the weekends. Like if
yeah.
it's not
So
with the family, it's just more of like of me having to get stuff done with my own things. It could be my own little personal stuff. Because sometimes if I don't get the gym quota during the week, like I feel like I need to work out more in my basement a weekend, or I gotta go to a gym an extra day, or if I feel like I said, you know, like your regular duties and during the week, sometimes you could push stuff off and it'll end up for your weekend. So it's like your days off, you're stuck doing stuff. I'm
yeah.
not saying that's for everybody, because
No, right, 'cause
I
yeah, that's what I was about to get
yeah, I
into for
really
other
don't.
people.
I personally don't like it. Doesn't be like a chill day for me, like on my days off. And I feel like, you know, they say like your days off is your days off for you, but it's like I find myself stuck doing a lot of errands or just stuff I gotta get done, and that does take a toll on mental health. Because sometimes I feel like your body or yourself, you just need a day to not do shit, man. I know it's like, oh, don't be lazy, don't be like that. It's like being like a bitch, but it's like some days I kind of just want a me day. Like I want to feel like a kid again, man. I want to kick my feet up, watch my favorite cartoons, or play my video games and just be eating pizza.
I mean, that definitely sounds good as hell.
But it doesn't happen.
As soon as you said pizza, though,
A
my
nice
body melted.
box of pizza though.
My body melted when you said
Not
pizza.
these pizzas I be getting in Jersey lately. They trash.
God,
I
it's
go
so
back to
corny,
Philly.
man. Jersey got the worst food. They got the worst
It's
food.
a couple spots out there that's alright, but
Yeah, couple, but
something about like that. I used to go to Philly and a lot of pizza spots. They were just decent pizza. You come over here, man. I had some trash
and it's
food.
crazy
Like,
because
ew.
Jersey was rated high for like the
So-
East Coast of like pizza. I just drew it a little bit. I'm thinking about pizza, but
Nah, well, not over here.
I'm just like, bro, I don't know where, but they probably talking about Papa John's and shit. Dirty
That's
ass
just
pizza.
trash.
Just
I
corny.
might as well get a
man.
box of the Journal and put it in the oven. Shit.
You said journal or the
The
journal?
Journal.
You know, I said the journal, man. But fuck, what we just talking about? See, we talk
Pizza.
about food, man. You talk about food, you distract me.
Talking about how you sometimes I was saying how you could still be getting into stuff over the weekend, like how if you don't get
Oh,
stuff
right,
done
right,
during
right.
the
Yeah,
week,
what I wanted
some
to
people
say.
push it back towards the weekend, and then now your weekend you're looking at the stuff you're supposed to do during the week, and it can stress you out. Or if you're like me, you just kind of stress over everything. So.
What I wanted to say was, you know, to the people that who do got it good, and it's not that much in their life going on where they could work, come home, get their errands done. You know what I'm talking about? And like the weekend is now is for them.
I guess it comes down to your whole situation. Me being with the family and me having a schedule at work, it doesn't give me much time to get a lot done during them hours because I'm so stressed out. Not stressed out. I'm so worried about getting time in with my family. I feel like I spend a lot of time doing other things that the limited time I have with my family, I just give it to them. So I think that's why sometimes it just ends up the way it is. And then at that, it feels like it goes by so fast. By the time you know it's nighttime, kids go to bed, you're back at work. I feel like I'm in a simulation.
That's your daily routine though. That's just what it is. I mean,
And then I'll think about it at work. I'll think about if I didn't spend enough time with the kids or the wife, or if I didn't get something I said I was going to get done, or if I didn't hit the gym. I don't know. Little dumb stuff. And I know everybody can relate. They just have their own thoughts in their head of what they do.
yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean?
mine's. I don't think about it like that so much, only because like I already know I do a lot with my family. I know I do more than enough for them. I know I do more than enough spending that time with them. But what I wanted to say was, for the people that do got it good, and I congratulate you, man. I hope your life can stay that way, where you can work and you can also get everything done. So by the time the weekend comes, it's all for you.
That's awesome.
That's your daily routine. You know, you get that stuff done, and that way the weekend is yours. So the routine on the weekend for you can be different for us. I mean, your weekend routine is you're going out there and you're enjoying it. You're in the bar and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna say the bar because I don't want to label everybody who got free time a fucking drinker. But
I guess as an adult, that's more of a chill thing.
yeah, like
It's like a chill
but
spot.
you know, you're out there doing your thing, and I feel like I want to talk about that a little bit because let's say, you know, the weekend do come and you might have something going on where now you're not enjoying your weekend because your mental health, you got depressed over something that happened during the week, or you got anxiety now, and you feel like your weekend it's not going how you usually want it, which is the normal way of how your routine usually was. So that kind of puts you in a bad spot in your head, and I just feel I wanted to talk about that because I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Where they be like, I can hear some people like, oh, my weekend was ruined because this happened and stuff, and a lot of times it is in your head, and like most of the stuff we go through. But I just wanted to talk about it just to let people know like sometimes you do need that. So I would try to say like work on it a little more, especially your mental health, so you don't get that kind of stuff taken away from you, where you can have that little setback, that little relaxation, probably, or even though you might be in a chaotic place, it still might be relaxing to you because you're having fun, having a couple of drinks or with your friend. But when something like that, when it stops happening, I feel like people are just like, oh my god, because some people when they feel like they're not having that type of fun or that type of enjoyment for themselves, they feel like, oh, I'm a loser, I'm corny, nobody think I'm cool. So it goes into deeper stuff than that. But I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, just to let you know, like, don't let a lot of stuff that happened earlier mess up what you usually do to make yourself happy and stuff like that on your routine, your weekend routine, if you want to say that. But um, besides that, there's a few things that I do want to talk about that maybe we can like say we can incorporate in our daily routines to make probably life a little better, or make your daily routines a little better, how you deal with your mental health a little better, stuff like that. But um this one I really want to talk about because I struggle with it, obviously. But it's physical activity. We can kind of incorporate that in our daily routines. I know I've been trying lately. Like I said, I told you guys, I'm kind of on a diet. I have been losing a little bit of weight. It's hard for me. It's still hard for me. I love food. I love it. But yeah, man. So they said, if you incorporate just a little bit. I mean, he can talk more about this because he kind of has that routine down pat. But um, if you can incorporate a little bit, physical activity in your daily routine, it kind of like relaxes your mind, relaxes your body, relaxes your oh shit, I forgot what that called. It's like when everything's going like real fast and chaotic and stuff. I know there's a word for it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like that kind of calms everything down because like you're set now. You have this particular thing that you're going to do, and it's going to get done. So you plan on that, you work for that, you wait for that, and when it happens, you're like, okay, cool.
Feeling kind of accomplished.
Not accomplished, more like calm, I guess, more like
It does
relaxed.
plant you. I mean, 100%.
That grounds you. It
It
grounds you
grounds you.
back to
Yeah.
like, okay, this is life. Like I'm cool now. I'm okay. I don't gotta worry about it. Let me just get my workout in or do my little physical activities. Some guys like going to the park and playing ball.
Some
Other
people go
people
for
just,
walks.
yeah, go for walks, stuff like that. That's what I've been kind of doing a little bit. I mean, we play basketball on the weekends now, but at home, I'm more like, I usually use my kids to get stuff for me. That's the good part of having kids,
I know.
free
Also, when I have
labor.
kids, I'm gonna make them do
But
stuff
now,
for me.
like
Like,
I,
yo, go
I
grab
cut
me
that
that shit.
back,
Do
and
it.
I just get up, go out, and like I'm like, oh, can you go get that for me? I don't do that no more. I kind of like incorporate a little more. I mean, it's small, it's baby steps. I get it, it's baby steps. I know y'all like yo fat ass go out and walk around the block, but I've been doing things. I've been working outside a lot, working around the house, keeping moving. Stuff I'm usually like, that could wait. I'm like, nah, we're gonna do that now, and I gotta get my body active. But I haven't done the gym part yet, man. That's one of my biggest goals. Trying to like incorporate that in my daily routine, but it's hard, man. It's really hard, and it does mess with my mental health because I feel like I be doing good with diets, man. It's just like I need to incorporate that physical workout, that physical activity to just help me more. Tomorrow just so if I can do that, I feel like it'll help me a lot better. I mean, I know you go to the gym most days during the week after work, so I know that kind of like
Yeah,
helps with your mental health.
100%. Listen, 100%. I feel like any type of physical activity can help you with your mental health. 100%. Because Me personally, going off my experience, um, going to the gym after long days of work. For one, I almost never want to go to the gym, or I almost never want to work out. But it's some type of feeling that you get afterwards that's just like such a relief of I can't like I guess the best one of the best terms one of them would be grounding yourself. Like if I was feeling anxiety through the day or stress or over like just being overwhelmed after that gym session or working out session, or if you go type of person just go for a jog or a bike ride, pretty sure you can relate. It's just like a whole different feeling. Like your mindset just shifts to a whole different place and you just feel great. Like I personally feel great after having a great gym session. Good pump. You walk out like, damn, I feel good. Like, I just battle my mental health in there. That's how I take it. It makes me feel wonderful, honestly wonderful, and it takes a lot of the stress, anxiety, and worries off my plate. Um, it also gives me a of accomplishment that I set a goal on top of like just work. Because some people think about life as just I gotta work and just go home, and it's like you don't want to incorporate nothing else in your daily life because you consider work and just part of that day for you. Like, oh, I worked today, that's enough. Like, I don't believe in that. I feel like you could do much more than just working your day. And one of my things is if I can get a good gym session in or do an activity with my family, um, that's doing more than just working. And I'm talking giving hours to something else other than just working throughout your week. Not only do you get gains physically from the gym, but mentally it's just a big relief. And I guess you won't really understand it until you're in a position where you're trying it out. Because I wasn't always like this, but I can say I've been going consistently. Not a gym rat because obviously I have a family, I have a lot of responsibilities. I won't give all my time to that, but I'll go 2 to 3 times a week, and it's definitely just a rewarding feeling to myself, and it helps alter my mood. And I come out feeling great. I come out feeling brand new after maybe working 10 or 12 hours or having a bad day. I'll force myself somehow to get in there, and then when I'm out, I feel much better, and I feel like I go home with a better attitude, uh, probably a little bit more productive than I was. And then you're gonna have the days where you feel like complete trash, where you don't want to go. Sometimes I work out in my man cave down here, but it was just recently, I think 2 days ago or yesterday. I told myself I was gonna work out with my son, and for some reason I just wasn't having it, and I just laid on the couch for like 30 minutes, and then, excuse me, just drink that soda, guys. Damn, that was a burp. But anyway,
Hope it was a burp.
yeah,
What the hell?
that soda. Well, it's not the healthy soda I drink, but yeah, I kind of snapped out of it, and then after I did like a 45-minute workout with him, did some jumping jacks, did some sit ups, did some bench presses, did some curls, and listened to music and just was into it. Then afterwards, man, I felt much better. So I know a lot of people who does do it for their mental health or know that it's some type of form of therapy. That's how you can use it, form of therapy. To me, the gym is a form of therapy. I don't want to go too deep into it 'cause I know I want to have an episode with my other brother about it when he finally decides to come on the show again. But we'll save that. But yeah, incorporate some type of physical activity in your life. If you be struggling with mental health, I feel like it'll help you numerous ways, not just with your physical. And by the way, who doesn't want to look good? You know what I mean? You want to have a good
Throwing
body.
shots.
No, I'm a
I
big
feel
boy.
like you threw a shot at me.
I'm still overweight, so it is what it is.
No, but you're right though, for because some days I'm like, oh, I didn't do that much today. Like even though like my work,
Excuses like I work today, it's enough, and I just feel like that's what messes with me. Like,
right,
no, it's
yeah.
not
And
enough. You should have done something else.
sometimes like even at my job, I try to do like a little bit extra to be like, yo, I gotta do something, and just to give myself a little bit of a
Tell
workout.
me,
You feel
can
me?
you need help changing the tires?
But nah, some days I'll be like, oh, I didn't do enough. Let me just do a couple push-ups, and even after I do a little bit push-ups, it could be like 10 push-ups, and I'm just like, damn, I feel fucking great. Like I feel like, what I'm talking about, like, cause like I said, like
You start from the baby
you
steps.
guys know that, like probably from the first episode, I've always been talking about like really challenge, like with my weight is really challenge for me. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Like I do try, and I don't know what it is.
No, I'm
Man.
laughing because I'm just thinking, if I ever drive by you and I see you on the floor doing push-ups, I'm like, get up, fat ass.
It's crazy because
Somebody gonna see you.
no, I was at one of my stops the other day, and I'm taking the load or whatever. So while my truck is loading, I'm out there, and I was like, you know what? Let me try some push-ups out here in public, see how it feels. I mean, I'm in a new development. They're building new houses there, so I was just taking like, I don't know, some type of water from them or something. But I just started doing push-ups, and I'm like, damn,
You
that's
feel very insecure because I still to this day, I feel very insecure. Somebody watching because I drive the tractor trailer. So
only
when
because
I'm
I
doing a push
literally.
up, I look to the side. I can see people and they can look under the trailer and see me. I'm
But
like,
when
that
you
looks
said
stupid.
when you said get up, fat ass, that's what I literally picture people looking at me and saying like, get your fat ass off the floor.
No,
Like,
I think that people look at me because I do it every time I get to a stop. Like today, I'm at 350. Guys, I've been doing my push-ups again. I'm at 350 for the day. So every time I get to a stop, every time I load my trailer, I do diesel and gas and stuff like that, hazmat, I'll drop down and do 50. But I know sometimes people come in contact and they'll see me, and I just feel like behind me, it's probably me just being insecure. They'll be like, look at this fucking weirdo, you know? But I know when I get up, I feel good. It's just like I don't know. I guess I'm better in my physical health. You know what I mean? Like I'll say this: by doing nothing, you're not going to get nowhere. It can start off with you how you doing 10 push-ups here and there. It's a start, and just by you, let's say if you eat the same way, you do the same thing. I'm telling you, this could be the gym episode, but you're doing the same exact thing what you're doing right now, but you're incorporating new things like doing push-ups here and there. You're gonna make a change in your life.
that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna make
That's
a
what I'm
change
talking
mentally
about.
and physically. It is because imagine you wasn't doing it before. You could stay eating the same thing you was doing before, but now you're doing the fact that you're doing push-ups. You're gonna see some type of change, and you're gonna feel a type of change in your body with your energy, with everything, because it's just you're working. If you're working on your physical health, it's gonna benefit you. It's I never heard nobody say that going to the gym or working on your physical health gives you more negative than what'll give you benefits, like positive. Like it makes no sense how like taking care of
I
your
mean,
physical
I
health
know
is not gonna
before when I
help
used to
you.
be in the gym a lot, it was kind of a negative for me because I couldn't keep the girls off me.
Damn, I ain't never seen you with no gym girls.
My physique was spectacular.
I don't know about Ant though. He'll probably have a story about that.
But yeah, man, putting some type of physical activity into your daily routine can benefit you. And like he just said, it's not gonna do wrong. It's always gonna do better. And for me, like my little 10 push-ups, man, that does a lot for me in the day, man. It gives me some type of confidence, some type of little self-esteem boost. You know, like
Self-esteem. What you put
bro, I
a
did
hoodie
it.
on? Yeah, you
I
did.
say self-esteem.
Wait, okay, we'll rewind it.
Anyway, it give me some type of self-esteem boost to where I'm like, damn, like you know, like I am out of shape, I'm big, but I still got 10 push-ups and they real push-ups. They not the girl push-ups and they not the little bitty, you know, going down like an inch push-ups. These goes down to the floor. They come up. I mean, y'all don't believe me. I'll bang them out right now for you, but I'm just playing. I'm not doing
Do
that.
one.
I'm all right. But yeah,
Bitch.
man, it's some type of physical activity to your daily routine can it could benefit you, man. Like and for the people that struggles with you know, your mental health on a daily, that probably can benefit you a lot. I mean, I don't struggle with my mental health on a daily. It's usually like I said on a Friday. Sometimes during in the middle of the week when I feel like I haven't done enough, you know, what I'm talking about just stuff like that. But
Yeah,
lately,
I'm gonna go back to. I wouldn't say I struggle with it daily. I just feel like it just goes with me daily. But I wouldn't struggle with it. When I guess when you say struggle is like when I really feel depressed or like really like having a panic attack or something like that, or
yeah,
going through a
that's what I'm
big
saying. Mine's
anxiety
usually coming on
episode.
Friday, cause
Yeah,
I
it's
go through
crazy.
mental health every
You
day,
give
but
your mental health schedule. You see,
I know
I know you.
it
I'm gonna
is.
see you
It's
Friday.
cause I noticed that though. I noticed that probably like for the last year or so, like. It's really on Fridays. Like I wake up for work on a Friday. I could be good. I'm telling you, bro. I'll be good. Like I'm
I
I'm
guess
about to walk
you're
out
not
this
happy to
door,
see your
and my
weekend.
heart start pumping fast. I'll start pumping fast. I'm at work. I'm doing my pre-trip. Like I said, my heart's pumping fast. I'm like, yo, chill. Like you all right, man. You all right?
Mine's
And
come
just
kind of randomly, and it is more to do with just a lot of thoughts that would just, I guess, stay with me. As I said, my therapy will be going to the gym. If I could go to the gym every day, man, I think I'll be
yeah. That's why I feel like people.
relentless. I mean, I'll still go through some shit because it doesn't go away, but I just feel like it'll benefit me so much more. But then again, like I said, I put family over anything in this world, so I'm gonna make sure I give my family more time than anything. So
Yeah.
simple as that, and that's part of my therapy too, because I love the shit out of my family. You know.
We got a couple more things to speak about before we take the whole fucking episode to speak about physical activity.
That's gonna be a whole episode, but
Another thing I wrote down is to I feel like this list is like attacking me in a way, but
little ass list.
I
It's
feel
like,
like I feel like another thing to incorporate in your daily routine is more sleep. More sleep. I mean, sleep has so many benefits. Sleep has just as much benefits as you eating healthier. as you
You
living
guys know
healthier.
sleep
As
builds protein. It's like, nah, I'm playing.
shit, the
He looked at
fuck
me
you
like
heard
I'm
that
gonna
from?
sleep more.
The fuck. But
Nah, but sleep is. I feel like it's a good reset, man. Like, for one, you can agree. I feel no mental health issues when I'm sleeping.
oh
I'm
yeah.
gone. I'm gone. So it's like no stress, no worries. So that's the best part of sleeping. And it's just something about hitting that bed, yo. When you about to hit the bed and just I sleep with the AC on, just like, oh, this is it. Getting ready for my sleep. Suck my thumb, get my little blankie. Bedtime. Night night.
What is wrong with you?
A lot of things. A lot of things.
Nah, man.
Nah, but
More
sleep, yeah.
sleep is serious. It is serious. It is serious. It is serious.
Don't play with your sleep, guys.
Don't and I don't know why, but lately I've been reading about more sleep. The benefits, the pros and cons. I'm gonna just break it down like that. Pros and cons.
Don't
And
oversleep.
I've been getting scared lately. I've been getting real scared lately, man, because the type of sleep I get is literally the type of sleep that I see all negative reviews for. All negative
It is because
reviews, all negative uh medical
if you want to go
articles for it and all that.
medically,
It's just like
if you want to go medically, lack of sleep kills you faster. They say people with good sleep schedules averagely could live a good probably 5 to 10 years more than the average person. And anybody could just take out their phone and look. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. Go ahead,
all right, why you saying
continue
that?
to entertain our audience.
All right, relax. But yeah, man, and I just been reading and it's kind of scaring me because my sleeping is horrible, guys. It is bad. Like when I say it's bad, and I didn't know it was this bad until recently. My fiance been telling me, my brother's been telling me, and as a truck driver, as some of you truck drivers can relate. We on the phone all day. We got our headset on, so the people I talk to is mainly the people that's in my family that also are truck drivers, and they've been telling me, they're like, yo, like, did you sleep? And I'm just like, yeah, I slept. I got like 2 hours of sleep. And they're like, they're giving it to me. They're just like,
Whoa.
yo, relax, man. Relax. That did sound kind of wild, but relax. But like they're giving it to me, man. They're telling me like, yo, that is so stupid. Like you need to be doing this. Like sleep is important because of this. And it's just like, I'm like, you know what? Everybody's talking shit to me. Let me start seeing what's up. Let me start reading.
I'm gonna hit you with a fact. Average man, right, with a good sleep schedule lives about 5 years longer than a person without a good schedule. And then it says for the woman, I don't know why it's different, but it said they get 2.5 years. And all in my head, I thought about it is because all the.
But they do say women live longer though too.
So that's why they get 2.5.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the reason why men be dying fast is because we don't fucking sleep.
Probably.
But yeah, they said it's definitely added a couple. It definitely adds several years to your life.
So look up real quick benefits of a good sleeping schedule and see what it says. I'm setting myself up for anxiety, guys, and it's crazy because y'all see real time sometimes when my anxiety starts. It's not starting now, but some episodes y'all saw real time of when my anxiety starts. And some of you guys probably could just point it out, but like, yo, he's overthinking over there.
I looked it up. Put benefits of I put benefits of a good cycle, and it shows cycling videos. I forgot sleep.
This guy want to be a bike rider, but yeah, man, I know sleeping is important, and I have been trying. I'm not gonna be one of those tough guys and be like, oh, who needs sleep? I sleep when I'm dead. Like I'll make that joke though. I still make that joke. Like I'll sleep when I'm dead, but
yeah, it's a good joke.
I don't want to. I don't want to put that out here. If you can get good sleep, please get good sleep. So I'm trying to incorporate that in my daily routine. I'm trying to help myself with that.
It'll help you from what it's saying.
Because I know good sleep can definitely help you mentally too. I know that for a fact. Because I'm gonna say about like 2 years ago that I can remember, I did have a good sleeping schedule. Because the other side of my job where I used to work at is the same company, but I worked on the other side. I started at 6 a.m. And I thought that was like gold level standard of having a good paying job, starting at 6, and you got all that hours of sleep. So sometimes I used to go to sleep and it'll be like 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I don't gotta wake up until 5. Like I'm so good. So I did have some type of good amount of sleep where I'm like, You know, I'm feeling better. I'm moving better. I'm thinking better. My mental health is not as, jacked up as it is now. And I'm just like, yo, sleep is great. But now I don't feel bad. Like I don't move around sluggish. Like some people are like, oh, you drink coffee. I'm like, no. They were like, I don't know how you do it. But it's just like, probably because I'm so used to it. But it's not that my lack of sleep now is like making me out here looking like a zombie. I mean, it does catch up, like he told me earlier. It will catch up to you. It do be catching up. I'm not gonna say it don't.
You can never how they say, you can never get back your sleep. Like, if you know how people say, I'm gonna sleep 13 hours 'cause I slept a little less the day before. That doesn't benefit you. They say that will always it will always mess you up.
Somebody will be like,
you can't get back what you lost.
I only slept like 3 hours yesterday, so I'm this weekend I'm gonna catch up on some sleep. Like, shut the fuck up. That's
what you were just
stupid.
saying about your, like, the way you thought and everything when you was sleeping better and getting off waking up at 6.
Like, I was more clear. Like, everything was happening.
Like, it says this is everything you were just saying. It says a good sleep schedule provides numerous benefits, including improved mental function, just the way you was thinking in general, better mood regulation, boom, reduced stress, boom, and even potential weight management.
I believe that, man. I'm serious. I really do.
Even better.
I really do believe that. I mean,
it allows the brains to process information and consolidate memories, leading to enhanced cognitive abilities and better problem-solving skills. It's probably why you was never good at math.
I was great at math.
Stress reduction, weight management, cardiovascular health. Oh, yes, for your heart, too, man.
That's crazy because I was on the phone today with the guys, and they were telling me that
your heart's bad?
They said the lack of sleep really attacks your heart. It puts a lot of stress on it.
It does. You're moving off a couple hours sleep. I get that thing about.
See, that's not good. I'm overweight. I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, you're getting anxiety now.
Guys, this is the last episode. I don't think I'll be make it to the next one.
Say that. I'll bring in the backup.
Ain't nobody better than me. Yeah, man. So that's why I feel like incorporating sleep. Man, I'm talking to y'all, but like I'm thinking like I gotta do this. I gotta start doing this now. But the reason I'm on a diet now is because I'm telling myself like I'm getting older. You know, I want to be around for a long time with my kids. But if I'm on a diet but I'm not sleeping right, I mean, I can't do one thing good and the other thing is still pulling me back. You know what I'm talking about?
Sleep just goes with a lot of things in our life. Like, what you want to do all these things, but
sleep is so important. Sleep is so important.
You can't do these things if you're not healthy, man. And part of being healthy, you could be a big motherfucker. It don't matter about weight. You gotta have sleep. You gotta sleep.
Yeah, sleep.
You see bears, they hibernate, right?
That's what I'm gonna start doing.
I don't recommend that. I just said you can't sleep too much. Just saying, like that, like when you sleep good and you have that schedule, they also say it's good to have a nap when you do feel restless. Like a 30-minute nap is not bad at all. I can't do
naps, man. That's crazy.
When I wake up for a nap, I feel more tired. That's why I don't like doing it.
It's not that. It's just I feel like a bum. Like if I'm taking a nap in the middle of the day, I feel like a bum.
No, but sometimes I be so tired. Like when they give me that one early shift and it messes up my whole week. Like I haven't done it the past 2 weeks. I haven't took a nap, but before that, when I started doing that one early route. Man, I would come home, try to stay up, and all of a sudden, if I lay on the couch for like 15 minutes, I could just feel myself knock off, and I'd like, wake up like tired. I'm like, damn. But sometimes I feel a little good, like, damn, that hour, I needed that because I was exhausted, man.
I hate
sometimes a little nap is good. Call me grandpa, but that's cool.
You want to be called grandpa?
Excuse me again.
All right. Yeah, guys, just incorporate sleep in your daily routine if you're not. If you're not getting, what's the recommended amount? 7 to 9?
I think for us, yeah, it's like 6 to 8 or something like that. It lowers as when you're an adult. As a child, you do require more, it says, but I'll tell you.
I think it's 7 to 9 for like a good.
I don't think it's
good night's sleep. Say, what's a good night's sleep for the average adult? How many hours is a good night's sleep for an average adult?
Bro, I know it's alright. I might as well go to chat. Bang. All right, so newborns need 14 to 17 hours of sleep daily.
Holy fuck.
Including naps. Yeah, you're right. Adults typically need 7 to 9 hours per night.
Damn.
Infants, 12
Am I nice or am I nice?
School and age children, 6 to 12, 9 to 12. Teenagers, 8 to 10. Adults over 18, 7 to 9. Older adults after 65, 7 to 8. They like, y'all buy checks over.
You're going to take an hour away from y'all.
Give that hour to the nursing home. Nah, let me stop.
Nah, man, but yeah, Put that sleep in, y'all. Put that sleep in. Sleeping is good.
See, I don't even get 7. That's the bad thing. I'll be thinking 5 is okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
when
so
I
fucked
get
up.
6,
When I get 5, I think I'm doing real good, and it's not okay.
when I get like 6 or like 5, I'm like,
I don't get 7.
I did.
Any night I don't get
I
7.
did
That's crazy to
great.
think about it. I never get 7 hours of sleep.
I be happy as shit. I go on the phone with the
Damn.
guys. They're like, you slept? I'm like, yeah, I feel good. I got 4 hours of sleep. They're like, you dumbass. I'm like, damn. I thought I did good. Like,
Dang, I don't get that. Is bad. Maybe
yeah, it's
that
crazy.
can help me a lot more too.
It's
So.
crazy. I'm gonna try. The things I'm telling you guys, like I do be trying myself too. I'm not just up here just talking just to fucking talk. Like I'm not trying to give you guys good things to do and good things to say, and I'm not trying to myself. I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm talking about? So
Well,
I am
part of this
trying.
podcast is because we knew we had issues as well, and we're confronting them. We're taking
course.
accountability, guys.
100%.
You know that's to show you guys that ain't nobody perfect over here, and we in the same position as a lot of you folks.
Yeah. So I mean, with that being said, we're just gonna keep moving now. But like I said, I ain't trying to be out here all day, man. I'll be losing track of time doing these podcasts, and the next thing you know, they're like an hour and 10 minutes long. I'm sorry, guys.
I think we're not an hour in, but
yeah. So the next thing they recommend incorporating in like your daily routines, you know, like help your mental health a little bit is social connection. So basically like hanging with friends and stuff like that, taking your mind off of what's been bothering you and just talk freely and
being more
social.
like with nature, social wise, and I don't mean that like talking to animals. I mean that's good, but I mean how people would think socially will be like, oh, having friends on social media, connecting with them online always.
No. They're talking about like going out
actually,
there, hanging out with friends type stuff. They're saying that incorporating that in your daily routine can help you out mentally too. So I think everybody sees that. We don't gotta explain that for too much, but
no, that definitely helps.
Yeah,
Us is more with our little family groups. That's our thing, I guess, because I don't really got friends. I don't know what happened to them.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's obvious. You guys know that. You just take a little bit of time out of your day and go hang with people to make you laugh and make you feel good, and challenges what you do every day to make you a better person. You already know you're gonna come back. You're like, I had a good day today. Let's just take you off whatever you might be going through for that hour, for the half an hour. It don't matter as long as your mind is free from that for a little while. You already did good for that day.
Typically, when you have a good day, the rest of your day turns out well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? It's hard to ruin it, even when something can happen. Be like, well, it's cool. I still had a good day.
Yeah, it could switch. It could definitely switch. So I definitely do feel like that social connection is very important in the daily routine. I mean, we kind of do it though, cause I mean, I feel like we got kids, so it's like when we.
Are you talking to people out there? Like when you're doing stops, like I usually talk to people at the other companies I deliver to. Like I see guys or people, and I just like sit there and yap with them a little bit, talk about stuff because they'll talk to me little things, but you can engage in a small conversation, and it's I guess it's healthy. I'm not gonna say I guess it's healthy to just
cause sometimes too, like
speak.
like
It's our human nature.
Cause a lot of my stops too, if I talk to somebody, and they're telling me about their day and stuff, and I'm just like, damn, and I was hard on myself, but this guy got it harder today.
Yeah. Like, especially when you talk about like a good social topic that's going on, like with the 100 men and the gorilla. I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen that. Or like today's the fight night. Well, the big I was about to say the Fockers. You meet the Fockers, the fighters.
Devin Haney just won too.
Yeah, it still says he's 32-0 now. What happens to Ryan Garcia when he kind of dropped him?
I mean, Ryan fights next, so we see.
No, I'm saying they took away that loss, which was corny.
Yeah.
They say he was on drugs, but Ryan just gave him that work. A lot of people don't agree with it. They just said Ryan was on drugs.
I used to serve Ryan Garcia, that's why.
Ryan Garcia's my last name, man. Go ahead, primo. Dale, puñada. 807-777.
You need to shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, Rolly, he looks scared. We watching the fight right now, guys. That's why. Rolly look like he from Juniata. He know Dave. Look at him.
Back to the podcast, man. We getting distracted. Man. Get out of here. But yeah, man, the social connection, man. I know a lot of us, we're already doing it. It's not like we're saying to incorporate it, but for some of us that it takes it away from us, our depression or anxiety, don't let it, man. Go out there, be with people that make you laugh, and have that so it can kind of like offset the stuff that you do go through, and it can be a healthier kind of which I don't want to say lifestyle, but a healthier kind of mental health. Let's just say that a healthier
On a
kind of
daily
mental health.
basis. Take baby steps on your
Yeah,
daily
yeah.
basis to help improve
And I'm not
your
saying to
mental
go out
health.
there and fucking talk to strangers every day, but I'm saying go out there, go for a walk and just see.
Just don't go out there talking
hey,
to
what's up,
yourself.
guys? Or see somebody doing something like, hey, what you guys up to? This and this and that, and just random stuff, man. Because I feel like a lot of times too, and sometimes I'm guilty of this, but like people are like so taken away from human interaction where like if somebody says hi to you, you think they're a fucking weirdo, and it's just like, bro, like it's not even for, there's no need
Well,
for
you
all
know
that,
who
man.
to talk to and who not to talk to.
No, yeah, because you don't want to talk
We
to somebody.
say this because people are like, well, I don't have no issues. Well, if you grew up in Philly like us, you pull up to the gas station, you look at a guy, he'll just give you this grizzly look back like,
Like,
what's
can I
up?
pump your
What you,
gas? Like,
what you
nah, I'm
trying to
good,
do?
bro. Can I pump your fucking gas? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
let
okay,
me
man.
fucking pump it.
Yeah, but nah, man, yeah. So that's three things. That's three things, man, that can kind of help, and at least that one I didn't feel attacked on.
You guys give us tips as well. I mean, whoever's going through their mental health and they found something that works for them on a daily basis, good. My thing, to let people know, like, based off this episode, my things that's helping me.
We're not done yet.
No,
bro.
I'm saying based off this episode, speaking about my positive stuff.
Trying to wrap it up.
No, what helps me is like I said, my prayers, my peace time right there, praying. Is like kind of meditation as well, and physical workouts. Whether it's at home, whether it's little things at work, or whether it's at the gym. Again, those are two big things that help me out with my mental health. So,
don't look at me like that. Another thing we got down here is you want to incorporate some time to relax and meditate.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like using the word meditate because I feel like people think like that means like you gotta take off your shoes and your clothes and go out and fucking sit on the grass butt ass naked and just.
I don't see people meditate doing that. I don't know what you be seeing.
Cause like when I don't know, when I think about meditate, I think about like
when I think
back
about
in the day
meditate,
hippies that just like they just sit there,
get high and be like,
yeah, like that's but like nah.
I think of yoga.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
that
of
could be
yoga.
a form of meditation. I don't know. I really don't know what meditation.
I never did yoga, but I just
really
think about
like
it.
Going through with that, but yeah, it says time to relax and meditate. I guess that's when you said earlier, like decompress. Right?
Yeah,
That's the word for it?
decompression.
I don't know what it is.
I will also recommend that decompression. I believe decompression is very good. Like after a long day of work, before you enter your house and have to take care of like your regular duties, try to give yourself like 5 minutes or something, or just to decompress yourself and get yourself ready for the next part of your day. That's how I look at it. Like my work life is different from my home life. I try to separate both of them. I don't want to bring work to home. I don't really want to talk about it. If it's issues, like I don't because I feel like it's not fair and it's taken away from my family at that point. So I feel like it's healthy to try to separate both of them. Just like you don't want to bring your home life to work. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that doesn't end well as well.
Yeah. Me, it's kind of different on my side only because I tried it before. I tried like just being somewhere that's quiet, relaxing when my mind is racing, or I'm going through something, or I feel depressed or anxious, and I try to sit there in silence, and I can't, man. I really can't. Like I can't sit nowhere in silence. I can't be somewhere that's quiet. Like I always needed some type of noise, some type of chaos going on around me. I don't know if that's because where we grew up at, like it was always chaos nonstop. Like,
or we hear
I feel like we lived in
L every day.
Yeah, like we lived in just like mini New York for like it's just where we lived at growing up. They never slept, so it's always something going on. Somebody was outside.
I mean, even when I go to sleep, I gotta hear something. I gotta have the AC on or something. I gotta hear some type of noise. But that's what I said. Like it's usually for me is on my way to work because it's quiet. I'll get like 10 minutes of quiet, and after I'm done praying or whatever I'm doing, I'll turn the radio on. So I gotta hear something. I don't like being quiet as well.
Yeah, I just that's my meditation. That's my time to relax when it's chaos. Like when I'm home with my kids, like that's relaxing to me. Like Lachelle, it's different. She'll be like, "Oh my God, did you just keep crying?" I'm just like, "That's cool."
She's like, "I need another room, Orlando. I need a break."
That'd be cool with me, man.
Everybody handle it differently, man.
Yeah, of course.
I look
100%.
forward to going home after work. Honesty,
I think everybody.
That's my peaceful spot. Even though the kids could be going acting up or fighting or whatever it may be, or they're not gonna take care of stuff, I find peace in going back to my home after a day.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, so that one is like whatever, and then the last one we kind of wrote down was incorporate some type of gratitude.
Oh, I said that when I mentioned my prayers. Like, just be
Exactly.
thankful for everything,
Yep.
whatever you have. Because, like I said, I don't have the life that probably many will want. No, I won't say many will want. Let me not phrase it like that. I don't have the life that I picture myself to be in yet. So I have to remind myself exactly what I'm grateful for and be thankful for the blessings I do have. They always say count your blessings, the small ones. So I do that every day. Every day and every day. I always thank God for what I have, what's going on, being healthy, the people that's in my life, just being secured. Like, that's it. Like, that should make you feel rich enough. And it does help a lot with mental health. It's just making sure I remind myself of what I have and being blessed for.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I agree with that so much, and I feel like a lot of people lose sight of that too. They don't see what they have right there in front of them. Like, damn, I wish I could remember word for word about the post I saw, but I know it was a post, and
They always
this
say you prayed for these moments 5 years ago. Or like you remember when you used to be in a dark room 5 years ago, praying for these moments.
you start mumbling your words,
Oh, I'm
man.
sorry.
No, but
No, is that
what I
you
was
talking about a post? Hold on, you talking about a post?
no, I know,
And I'm
but
saying is that I seen a lot of posts referring to like you prayed for these moments 5 years ago. Like, basically, in a time in your life 5 years from before this date, you were always wishing for days like this, and now that it's here, it seems like you're wishing for something else. That's why you got to remind yourself, man. You worked for this, you prayed for this. You got to be thankful for this.
yeah, no, but I was gonna say something different. I was gonna say the post I remember, and I know a lot of people probably saw this post too, was this guy was driving a nice car, and the guy next to him was driving a regular car, and he said, "Man, I wish I had that car." And then I think the guy next to the guy that was driving the regular car was a guy on the bike, and then the guy on the bike was like, "Man, I wish I had that car." And then it kept going down the line basically to somebody who couldn't walk, and then he was like, "Oh, I wish I could walk or whatever." But that kind of, I was just saying that because that goes
People
back to
always
like,
wishing for somebody else's blessing, and sometimes they have their own blessing.
yeah,
Sometimes, like, they're out of sight with their own stuff. You're
yeah,
not
exactly,
being grateful for what you have. Sometimes you got to remind yourself. It's always good to remind yourself for your blessings.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, it just you bring yourself to like what you know you have, what you know you can get, like what you know that you already worked hard for, basically. Like, feel grateful for that, feel gratitude for that, because a lot of times we think we should have certain things at a certain part in our life, and when we don't have it, we attack ourselves. We're like, damn, you're a loser, man. You don't have this. Like, this guy got it or that guy got it. Like, come on, like, you gotta move, you gotta do something. But like, life is not a race, man. It's a marathon. It's just at your own pace. You get it done at your own pace. So a lot of times people lose sight of the stuff that they do have, and they lose that gratitude towards it. Where in all reality, you just gotta be grateful. I said that post because you really have to be grateful, because somebody could be on their deathbed right now, and you're over here watching this video. Like,
That's the biggest one when somebody's on their deathbed, and
yeah, like, you just
I
gotta
mean,
be grateful, man. Like, and I feel like a lot of times it messes with our mental health, because we're like, sometimes we get out there, and I'm guilty of this too. I'm not saying this as if like, I'm perfect to that situation, because I do sometimes feel like I'm not that I'm not grateful, because I'm always grateful. I'm grateful for everything that I have in my life, and everything
you
that I've
wishing
ever been
things
through, and
sometimes could
everything.
be a little better. Kind
Not
of.
really a little better. It just, I lose, like I'm saying, I stir away from that a little bit. Like, I steer away from that, not stir away. I steer away from that a little bit, where I'm like, damn, man, like, I could be having this right now, but it's like, yo, you'll get there, like.
You wishing something could be better for yourself. That's what I'm saying.
But it's not really wishing. It's just more, I don't know. Like,
Wanting, wishing.
I mean, I guess, yeah, we could say wishing, put in better words, but that gratitude things plays a big factor in everybody's life. Everybody's life. Like, you have to be
feel like when you can do that and count your blessings, it will ground you as well. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
these things that were mentioned, it kind of can help ground you back to
If you incorporate that in your
stuff.
daily routine of like, cause like I tell home, I said at the end of the day, everybody goes home and they reflect on their day. Like you as a human, that's what happens. Like you sit there, yeah, you might be scrolling through your phone, but you like, man, I did this today, or I should have said that differently today, or man, this person said that, I should have told them this. Like, you just reflect on your day, and I feel like if you incorporate not showing, but like if you incorporate the gratitude part into your, I'm gonna call it the end of the day wrap up. Like when you're wrapping up the end of the day, you're about to go to bed. If you incorporate that into your routine of having gratitude in your life, then I feel like that'll definitely help you, man. That'll help you in so many ways. And I've been doing that a lot. I've been doing that for a while though, like. Cause like I said, man, I'm really grateful for every single thing. It's insane. Like, but sometimes, I mean, we're humans. We're not perfect. You understand? So sometimes you do steer away where you're like, oh, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. So.
Kind of gotta ground yourself back to.
Yeah, just ground yourself, man. Just ground yourself back. Bring yourself back to reality, and just be like, yo, you have this, you have that, you have this. This works, that works. You get good money. Like your bills are paid, your mortgage is paid, your family's okay, everybody's healthy.
When you have stuff like that, that's like the biggest blessings in life. That I get what you're saying. You shouldn't really be stressing about the other stuff or letting it affect you when you have more than enough or more than what you could ever ask for. Like just having a family and your family's healthy and you're healthy and you have a roof over your head and you have food in the house, that's like the biggest blessing. You have some type of income coming in to cover everything. That right there should make you feel enough. It should just cover, but unfortunately we fall victim to it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It doesn't. It incorporates with your daily routines. Because I think about it almost every day. Not that it will affect me heavily every day, but I kind of think about it every day that I need to do better. It's just my daily thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like because you want other things, but it's like that's what I'm saying. As a humans, sometimes we steer away, and it's okay. I'm not saying you're a fucking.
I feel like sometimes it's
person,
good too because it kind of will push you sometimes. Some people.
Of course.
It's like ambition. Like you got a little ambition to you, so that's good as well. Like you want better for yourself or for the people around you. So there's nothing wrong with it. Just when it comes to affecting you really bad and you're putting yourself down or treating yourself like shit, that's how you know that it shouldn't go that far.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everything is a little bit of negative somewhere in every good thing. They
always say
something a little bit tiny of negative. But.
Something you do every day or something like I don't know. They always say too much of something is never good for you.
Yeah. Exactly. Perfect way to put it, but I just feel like hold on, because this has been bothering me. I'm gonna count how many things we were talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I couldn't tell it was 5 things just straight off the bat. I'm so stupid. But out of those 5 things, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say 3 of these 5 things that we mentioned I have to work on, because my social connection, I feel like I'm good with that, and to reflect on my gratitude, I feel like I'm good with that. So those 2 things, I'm good. So, well, I guess I failed my test because I only passed with 40%.
Bitch, you know I count? 3 out of 5 is 60%.
No, I'm saying I only passed with 40%.
I told y'all he had no math, yo. No, I told y'all.
2 things I'm good with, so that's 40%.
You said 3 things at first.
No, I said I passed with 2 things, so that's 40%. So I failed my test.
You didn't pass, man. This guy.
That's what
math. You just said I passed with 2 things, then you said I failed. But all right. I think I've been improving my mental health a lot because I've been incorporating a lot into my daily life, and that was real weird. You said
no, cause I wanted to say something. I didn't want to cut you off.
Nah, plus I'm going on almost a year of no drinking, man. It's been 10 months for me. And I feel like ever since then, I've been working on a lot on myself, and that contributes back to my mental health, like just taking care of myself. So, kudos to me, guys.
The hell was that? You're a crab?
I say the crab clappers on.
What?
I don't know. I'm delirious. Wine or water?
All right,
that was the Drake song.
Yeah, man. Like he said, He's been improving on his mental health. I feel like I have been too. More that the more episodes we do, the more things I kind of see on myself too. That's
That's why in the beginning I think I would say we're taking accountability for our stuff, that we're not
yeah,
perfect.
yeah. And I kind of like that. I mean,
It's
I
big.
wish you guys could, engage a little more and see some of the things that I say and
Couple
what's your
people stay
feedback on it.
engaged
But
and I appreciate that. The ones who always
oh yeah,
they're not afraid
100%,
to
man.
also vocalize their mental health and
Yeah,
their
I
issues or
love
what they're working
everything
on.
you
So
guys are giving back. Like this.
or the people that talk to us on the side, because some people are afraid of like just probably like the internet
Well, yeah, true.
things.
We
I
do
hear
got the
people on
people
the
on the
side too.
side. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm
That's true.
thankful for whatever, because as long as I know people are just watching and
Yeah, that's what I said. As long as we got
relating
one
or
viewer, I'm doing what I
yeah.
wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to speak to people. I just want people to speak to me, and I want this to be a community, like I always say, and I just want this to be a normal conversation. And I feel like it's been happening, to be honest. But yeah, man. To wrap it up, we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna go with, yo. You know what'd be cool?
The box, if we had the thing. To
No, not even that.
Get your family face.
Relax.
No,
Not even
seriously,
that.
that box thing, the roadcaster we've been looking at, we're trying to get some new stuff for the
No, but I'm
podcast.
saying
I feel
like to
it could
have
make
like a
noise
segment, and get that intro song to a
during the
segment.
edit. Yeah,
Like
I'm
this would be
saying
like the intro
noise.
song. Ooh,
Damn, I missed
ooh.
it. All right, don't get too distracted. But Rolly just
He knocked out Ryan Garcia. Well, he
he
didn't
didn't
knock
knock
him
him
out.
out.
He
He
knocked
put
him
him
down.
on. Yeah, damn, I missed it.
Oh my god. I told you Rolly was an ass. He said Rolly was ass.
I ain't saying he
I
ass.
told him Rolly was an ass.
First of all, it's only second round. Give it time. Ryan's gonna put him down. Look. See, he a cheater. He from Juniata. He be cheating. Anyway,
Oh yeah. I'm sorry,
let's wrap
guys.
it up.
But
So we can
that
kinda
was
watch
crazy.
that.
But
It was too hype. But
I'm gonna do the
little segment. Yeah, go
intro
ahead.
song to segment. This is where we leave you guys with something to take home. Go ahead.
I got
Come
nothing.
on.
No. Okay. So let's go based off of our mental health and our daily routine. So if I could give you guys something, I'm gonna go with the physical health part. I'm gonna say try to find something you guys want to incorporate it into your day-to-day life that can involve some type of physical activity to help lead to a better mental spot for you in your day-to-day life. So whether it's a nice little walk, whether it's a little bicycle ride, or home equipment like gym equipment, do it. Whether it's some jumping jacks, or like he said, he's incorporating more push-ups in his daily when he's at work, like on his daily basis. So whatever it may be, I feel like any type of physical help is going to benefit you if you're struggling with some type of mental health. Even if it's like, us truckers, how we drive a lot, or like the OTR guys, grab them hand crunchers that do this. Like, I don't know, just, you know what I'm talking about? I know the hand crunchers, that's,
I
I'm
know
not
what you're
doing all
talking
that,
about,
but
man.
yeah. But find some type of, incorporate some type of physical activity that can help boost your mental health up. Thumbs up, guys.
Cool. All right. What I want to leave you guys with is your daily routine. Pay attention to it. I feel like some of us are just so locked in our lives we don't pay attention to it and we don't see what it's doing around us. But pay attention to your daily routine. I want you guys to be more aware of what you do, and I'm saying that because I want you guys to see if it's making any progress in your life where you feel like you're kind of doing something different to it. It could benefit you every day, or it's just something regular and it's not benefiting you. I want you guys not to stay stuck. If you feel like your daily routine is just keeping you anxious or is keeping you depressed, you have to change that. You got to do something to take you out of that funk. You got to do something to take you out of the same old, like people say. And just try something new. Throw a little razzle dazzle in there. You know what I'm talking about? Just throw a little bit something in there to just shake it up a little bit. Maybe it'll shake you up, make you do something better, make you do something different. And, just, so that's why I kind of want to leave you guys. Well, I want to leave you with that. Pay attention to your daily routine, and make sure it's just you can benefit from that. Make sure it's not keeping you stuck. And if you feel like when you become aware of your daily routine, if it is making you stuck, throw a little something in there where it can switch it up on you. And now you're getting better. You know what I'm talking about? You're living something different and you're trying stuff new and it's making you a better person. So with that being said, thank you guys. As always, thank you so much. Ryan Garcia got knocked down in the second round. It's insane. But
He's back up though, guys.
until next time, see you guys.
Peace out.